So we've got a special episode today. We're in the week two. We're in week two of 2024, and this was a crowded week. But before we get into it, I want to introduce my special co-host for today. And who do we have live joining us on the Zoom?
Lucas Konovich from the Bobcats.
Nice. Lucas, how many years have you been at camp?
Uh, since uh, since I've been a tadpole, I don't know. Haven't
Whoa.
been
Whoa. Whoa. And what grade are you going into as a Bobcat?
sick.
Okay. All right. So you know what's going on. How has camp been going overall this year?
Great. I love it.
Yeah. Who's your counselor?
Mason.
Okay. Oh, Mason's first year is ahead. How's he doing?
He's doing great, I'd say.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to hear about what he did for a cookout, but let's
My
uh let's
good.
get let's get into it. Let's travel back to a time known as Monday. And if you remember, it was still super, super hot outside and sticky. And I think you guys had a double free swim that day.
Yeah, the pool was really refreshing.
Yeah. Now, do you go in when there's a free swim offered or double free swim? Are you a pool guy or are you like a lower play, upper play guy?
If it's like really hot out, I'm choosing the pool, no question. We
Yep.
haven't really gotten a whole bunch of role play opportunities because it's been just so hot and muggy out.
Yeah. Yeah. Smart. Pool's the place to be. So
Yeah.
can you can you tell me a little bit about what's going on with Ari and breaking things this year? I heard that after he broke the rope on the bell, he also broke archery fence.
Yeah, it was crazy. He got shamed. I think he did dead ants. I don't remember though.
Okay. Is are kids chanting shame now? Is that what I
Yeah,
hear?
yeah, that happens a lot.
So if they do something wrong, the whole camp just starts chanting shame, shame.
Um, the other day, during the cookout, Freddie stole my friend's food. So you got shamed.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
so funny.
That is amazing. That's great. Yeah, I think that was a big talk in my house about Ari breaking the archery fence to do a little gray squirrel to atone. Um, but hey, you break the archery fence, you get shamed. That's what happens.
You can't do that.
That's right. Um, so moving into Tuesday. So Tuesday was still very hot, and Tuesday was cookout day. So what did you guys have, and how were Mason's cookouts?
Um, it was great. Excuse me. We had lasagna. It was really nice.
Did you run a good campfire, good cookout?
Um, there were a whole bunch of pine needles near the campfire, so it
Yeah.
almost caught on fire. But
Eh,
other than that, we're fine.
yeah, exactly. But they didn't. Yeah. Now I have a question. Where is your cookout site?
It's like near the Hawks, so it's like right next. It's like
Right.
so. Say this is like the Hawks area, and
Yeah.
then like right below it.
Okay, so when you go over the bridge, do you go to the left, like out that way?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So are you like way back there?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Nice. That's good. It's nice to be kind of a little secluded. So if you have some stray pine needles that almost catch on fire, nobody sees. Oh man. When you walk out, I'm always interested about this. When you walk out to the cookouts, does do the campers bring stuff? Do you bring like the water and some of the bags, or like is that all
Uh,
out there?
yeah. Like we had to like carry like the pretzels, the lasagna, the coolers, all the stuff.
Yeah. And do you like lasagna? Have you had lasagna before?
No, that was the first time actually.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah. I mean, like cheese isn't really my thing, so
Right, sure.
that's the
It could be a blocker for lasagna. Yeah, I make a good lasagna, Lucas. I'll make you some sometime. I think you'll like. I'll do less cheese, knowing that your cheese isn't your thing. Well, that's good. So you know what was funny is there. Tuesday was supposed to have been the hottest day of the week, so they did the cookouts pretty early, right? Like around like
yeah.
10:30. Um, and I think it was okay. It ended up being like not so bad, right? Yeah, it's always okay. Um, okay. So we move into Wednesday, and from my notes, we've got a huge stack day. So the big thing for me was it looks like Tom visited. Did you ever have Tom? Was he ever like the Sam?
Uh, I think I don't think so.
No. Okay. So but you know who he is, right? Sam's
Yeah,
daddy used to
yeah.
do what Sam did. Yeah. Like that's kind of something that connects um like people who were at camp a long time ago and now is like everyone knew Tom and now everyone knows Sam. So that was kind of cool to see Tom and Gail back. But I think more pressingly for you guys, tell me about this FCDC Top Chef. What is this?
So it was like a competition. It
Hmm.
wasn't like the council competitions like red, white, and blue, but it was a competition between I think the CITs. So I'm pretty sure Mia was in it, Olvi was in it, Zachalicious was in it. So Mia made like pesto,
Ooh,
and like she was on a team with someone else, I can't remember, but
okay.
Zachalicious and Olvi made some pizza,
Okay.
and then the other team made some pasta, like a pasta salad.
Okay. Okay. And
So
go
it was
ahead.
like round one where all the people where the like the chefs, like they
Hmm.
had like, some some like famous chefs from Italy come in.
Famous chefs from Italy.
Not like
Whoa.
really famous. It was like it was there's like some chefs from
Okay.
Italy. But they came in and they tasted all the food.
Hmm.
And then after there was like a round two where they had to add like some like secret ingredients into it. It
Okay.
was like Sour Patch Kids and pickles.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. It
Me.
wasn't it wasn't the best.
Yeah. Um, so who ended up winning?
uh Zachalicious and Ollie.
Okay. All right. And they had the did they have the pasta or the pizza?
They had the pizza.
Pizza, and they added like Sour Patch Kids to
They
it.
added Sour Patch Kids, hot sauce, and pickles.
Delicious. Put it on the menu. That sounds amazing. And the famous chefs from Italy were like, mwah, like perfect.
Yeah. It was
That's awesome. That's great. Now, do you know, will there be more Top Chef throughout the camp, or is this
I
uh
think so. I'm not sure though.
yeah, it seems like maybe Top Chef will be like remember they did the karaoke last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like maybe they'll do Top Chef this year, like once a session, and then there will be like a winner at the end. And maybe Billy will have to eat it as the pig, but we'll see.
So
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Um, yeah, and then what was this? There was also a cohort competition on
oh
Wednesday.
yeah. So there was the first one, I'm pretty sure was a sports cohort where they had to make it into like a big hoop, where they had
Okay.
to like shoot like basketballs into like a hoop.
Okay.
And then the next one they had the alt cohort. They had to like make like they had to use like clay to make like the letter of their team. So
Oh,
it was like
cool.
red, white, and blue.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then after that, there was junior camp cohort where they put a whole bunch of like slime all over the chip bags and they had to like open it.
That's a good skill though.
And and then the second to last one was the nature cohort, the
Okay.
wiki cohort, and they had to hug a tree for 5 seconds. It was so funny. And then after the swimming cohort, they had to jump into the pool.
Nice. Oh my gosh. So was it a competition or they just like who did someone win?
Yeah, it was a competition. It was whoever could do that, all of that stuff first.
Oh, okay.
It was like
Ooh.
different, it was like the members of the cohort. So like for like team red, it was like Mason, Ollie. It's
Yeah.
like that type of stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Hey, so this might sound strange to you, but when I was a camper and a counselor there, we didn't have or we didn't label them as cohorts, but it feels like all of you guys, the counselors and the campers, are like you understand what the arts cohort is, what
Yeah.
the yeah, that's cool. It's just like the similar activities, they're all like together. That's really cool. That's like a definite update to camp that is something that wasn't here. So thank you for explaining that. Um, those are I like those activities too. It's like each one is like, yeah, if you're a junior camp counselor, you understand that you're going to need to open some bags that have some slippery stuff on them all the time for your kids. It's like, you
Was
tried doing that, sports.
there was a like a cohorts day where you had to like represent your like cohort, like the counselors and the campers.
Yeah.
Since I was in Mason's group,
Hmm.
I had to do it. I was in the alt cohort.
Okay.
And
What
in
did
the
you wear?
um to be honest, I didn't will anything of it
Yeah.
because I didn't understand the note.
Yeah. It's okay. Same with my kids. Well, Quinn has Casey, who's in swimming, the aquatics cohort, and so she just, wore a bathing suit. But yeah,
Almost everyone wears a bathing suit to the camp.
fair. Yeah, smart makes it easy. Yeah, that was the Wednesday theme, right? It was dress as your cohort, right?
Yeah, and the funny
Yeah.
thing is that Ty had an identity crisis in the middle of it.
No,
So he gave up
what?
alt, and then he went to I think Spody, but then he wasn't good enough there, so then he had to go to the Woods cohort and then
No.
the junior camp cohort. It was so funny.
Oh my goodness. Was this all at Flag?
It was like the past like 3 days it happened.
Okay. Oh, that's high. That's funny. Well, hey, fits in everywhere. That's good. Wednesday was a big day. So I have on Thursday was the day that the weather like finally started to not be like hot and sticky.
That was in
And
like the 80s.
yeah, it was like a beautiful, beautiful summer day. And because of that, I had the return of lower play was back. It was this might not be as important for you, but I heard they were playing kickball and it was a good time. Um, what was that like ceramics like sculpting competition?
Oh, so it was the Doe Otis. It was Ruby's Doe Otis competition.
What?
Yeah, it was like Ruby herself
Okay.
had to choose whoever won, and to make sure that she wasn't like biased to any team. They
Of
like
course.
had to mix it up
Hmm.
to see which one would win, which one was the best.
Yeah.
And actually, Mia won that. So,
Oh, what did she have to do?
she had to like make a horse out of like clay
Oh,
and
man,
like
that's pretty tricky.
yeah.
So they just sat in the, was it in the tent? And
Yeah, the tent, so like it was doing sing.
okay.
So it was like sort of like they had like the people going up like jokes and like singing, but like in the background they were making the
Oh, that's cool. I'm sorry. Sculpting a horse out of clay is difficult. So, yeah, props to Mia. That's awesome. I wish I had a picture of that. Put it up. That would be awesome. Okay, so that brings us to Friday, which and the you want to tell us what the theme for Friday was for the skits?
it was actually the five cohorts.
Yeah. So what do you want to tell us a little bit about the show itself? Like who hosted, what kind of that was about? And then we can talk about your skit and some of the other skits.
I himself um hosted it. The man, the myth, the legend. He his 2007 self came back
Mhm.
and showed him the Alps, and at the end his skit was him getting to know the Alps again and
Oh.
becoming and it was a very emotional experience.
As shows so often are. That's great. Um, who was so his 2007 self was back. So who played his 2007 self? Was it Aiden?
I think so, yeah.
Aiden. Yeah, okay. And they were like dressed the same and like it was like if it were a movie, it would have been Ty playing both parts, which I think he probably would have preferred, but since it was real life, you
You
know,
can't
yeah,
really.
can't do it. So you're in the Bobcat, so you go like pretty toward the end. So what was your skit?
It was like full acts,
Okay.
and it
Whoa.
was like it was like full like starving artists. So at the start, a whole bunch of my friends went up in the stage and went, "Oh, I'm so hungry," and then fell down for the whole skit.
Nice.
And then after they did with the second act, it was like gymnastics, but someone slapped them in the face at the
Oh
end.
no.
And then the third act was a act where we I can't remember.
That was a day ago.
I don't have everything remembered, but the fourth act I was in, and I was a bodyguard.
There you go.
The Aiden in the Bobcats, not the actual Aiden.
You got it.
Playing the trumpet.
Yeah.
But like we were like hiding him.
Nice. So for your skits, do you how do you come up with it? Did Mason come up with the idea or was the whole troupe coming
Um,
up with it?
he just sort of just said, "Why don't we do this, this, and that?" And then we sort of figured it out.
Nice. And then you practice that at troop time
Um,
or
the
not at
main problem was we didn't really have the idea until Wednesday.
no.
So we had to practice during
Yeah,
lunch and doing like troop time. We had like a longer troop time because we had to practice.
nice. Yeah. Hey, look, it's amazing what you can pull off with a little amount of practice at camp. I think still comes out pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Um, hey, where is so Mason is in music. So where is your picnic table for lunch?
You know where the old Sparrows one was last year?
Is that
The
near
one like
the
behind the tent, sort of like to the side.
yeah, like the backside of oh yeah, backside. That's a pretty good location,
Yeah,
I
it's like
think.
tucked away. No one's gonna.
Yeah, just kind of do your thing there. Yeah, that's great. Hey, did you have anything else on your notes app you want to talk about?
Yeah, I have. So my favorite skit, I'd have to say, was the Hawks. It
Ooh,
was so funny.
tell us about it.
So they did like when he like picked someone up.
Come on.
It was an enjoyable experience.
That's
During
good because they're usually last, right? So
yeah, but the Beevils and Oddles, but no, not the Beevils and Oddles, the Beevils and the Bales,
Bears. Yeah.
they did their skit
Hmm.
together,
Okay.
but theirs was at the end because Ty was doing the host.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I left before that one. Um, that okay, that's awesome. What hey, you know what I forgot to write down? How was the video?
Oh, it was amazing. It was a whole bunch of like different skits like mashed together. It wasn't like skits, it was like everyone did the same thing.
Hmm.
So like the first one was like video games taking over.
Oh, nice.
And we got the second one, they they did it was like really funny. They had the can't remember dang it.
That's okay.
Total memory loss.
No, it's okay because so Todd is in video this year, right?
Yeah.
And he's got like some funky like camera equipment I see with him. It looks like a professional.
They have like a green screen. I thought it was like a professional actor.
A green screen. Come on. Oh my gosh.
He was like editing like Minecraft blocks into a skit. It was funny.
Whoa, that's awesome. That's like a nice treat at the end of the session just to get in there and watch that video. Were you in it?
Uh, I was sort of in the background. I didn't really get like a speaking role. I'm
Mm,
just not that kind of person. Don't want
no. And yet here we are.
to.
You're the star of this podcast, my friend. Um, um, yeah, that's I can't believe there's a green screen at camp where we've taken it to the next level. That's amazing.
Professional camera equipment.
Yeah, that's nice. Um, sorry I cut you off. Is there anything else on your from your notes app we should hit on?
Um,
Pretty
mostly
sure.
mostly about the stuff that we already talked about.
Okay.
But the funny thing is that my sister is my CIT.
Oh no, how is that?
The first week we did not get along. I mean, brother sister relationship.
Sure. What are you gonna do? Yeah, yeah.
Like the first couple days, we were like, we didn't really hang out because we're not
Yeah,
really.
sure. Yeah, yeah. It's different at camp. Yeah. But 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 so was she in your troop for 2 weeks or one?
One.
Just one.
She's
Okay.
not CIT.
Okay. That's cool. I mean, kind of cool to have your sister working there, right? You kind of get a little bit
Yeah,
of the inside
I get to
scoop.
get there early, so
Yeah. What how is it like when she got to go to orientation the first day? When she came home, were you like, tell me everything? Or
I didn't really want to get too up in her business.
sure, I would have. Like,
Please tell me everything you know.
give me the details. Yeah. Oh, that's great. And so just in general, like, how is it to be back at camp?
I gotta say, I missed it so much. Last year when we had to leave. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you have I mean you've been at camp for, 5, 6 years at this point. So do you have like the same like friends or like buddies in your troop every
Yeah, I'd say
yeah.
so. My friend David from school is in my troop this year.
Oh, oh, that's
And
cool.
he's doing all 3 sessions with me. So
Nice. That's great. Yeah. Always good to have those camp friends there where, You guys just like kind of pick up after 10 months of not seeing each other, or, in the case where you see them at school. That's awesome. So, anything else you want to tell the good people about camp or week two?
If you've never been to camp and you haven't and you're like thinking of going, you need to go.
I love it.
Like you need to. Like it's not like you have a choice. You need to.